got a written authority from your boss.
No,
at
I
that
did
time.
not.
You got a written authority.
No.
He issued you arms and ammunition and you signed for it on the 2nd of June 1996. You just said so. You did say so.
I don't think you have.
But you did not get any written authority from the same boss. You are a man of God. Tell this information the truth. Nothing but the truth.
You don't have the facts. So you are mixed. If you ask the question,
let's proceed.
Let us proceed. Yes, go ahead, please.
I believe you have read the petitioner's petition.
I dealt with that petition so thoroughly that there are not many people who don't know now. Point by point. Thank you very much.
In the petition you received,
yes.
In the alleged petition you received,
yeah.
that made you to carry out that illegal operation at Ihiala, what were the allegations made against Chief Shuma Nzeribe that prompted that operation? What were the allegations in that petition you received?
Good. I am not going to answer the question the way you have put it because you are talking about an illegal operation and I am not aware of an illegal operation. So if you say for the operation in Ihiala, I will answer. So can you please let me help you with
anyone you put it right on, just tell us.
They say anyone. How can I answer anyone? Okay, fine. I will answer the question to the best of my ability. There was an operation that was carried out. It was my responsibility as the commander of the Special Task Force against terrorism. All right. So I gave the instructions and I received instructions from my boss. And I'm standing by the instructions that I gave.
My question is, what were the allegations that made the allegation against Chief Shuma Nzeribe that made you to carry out that operation? What were these allegations?
I had already repeated this. You don't want to waste the time of the commission. I already explained this. Me Lord, at that time, I was director of Intelligence Production Center.
What were these allegations on a major They go straight to the point. One after the other. Yeah. What were the allegations?
Good. So Nigerians have a writing petition. So the petitions came and it said that the bomb blast that occurred in Onitsha was the handiwork of Chief Shuma Nzeribe, a certain Mother Fokwa, and some other people like that. And that they were going to carry out other bombing operations. Yes, that is the summary of what was in that letter.
The summary, I'm telling you to tell me the content, the allegations, when you have summarized it. Thank you. My Lord, I apply to get a copy of Captain Dulaga's statement he made before this honorable commission. SB2, my Lord. Please give it to the witness. You have a copy of it?
Yes, we have the official copy.
Please read. Take a look at it. Read page 2, the paragraph 4 of it.
That is the top paragraph. On 14 July, is that the one?
Yes, 14 July.
On 14 July 1997, Monday, the DIPC called me and directed that I should prepare for an assignment either to Sierra Leone or to Ihiala in Anambra State. He eventually decided on the latter and showed me a petition that was written by a certain Victor Okafor. Then I didn't know that it was Ezego. The petition alleged that Marcel Chukwuma Nzeribe, Fortunatus Dike, and Bonaventure Mado Fokwa were NADECO agents responsible for various killings, bombings, and terrorist acts in Nigeria. It also alleged that Marcel Chukwuma Nzeribe had an assembly of military equipment used to produce explosives in his uncompleted building in Ihiala. I was tasked to arrest them along with any exhibits.
Please, can I have it? Thank you. Kone
Majoyebe, please.
You have told Kone, thank you, Kone. You told this commission that the petition read that Chief Shuma Nzeribe and Bonaventure and some other people were the people responsible for bombings in Nigeria. That was what you said.
Yes.
But the leader of the team you sent to Ihiala on that for that operation has said something here that you did not say. You are telling lies to this honorable commission. Do you realize that? You are. Let me read it to you. It says, it also alleged, you said only one phase of that petition.
You asked me to summarize it.
No, I did not ask you any second phase. I asked you, what were the allegations?
To recite a document?
You cannot recite, but you should remember, you said you summarized, and I was asking you, be explicit one point after the other, but you decided to go by summary.
In summary? You asked me to recite a document, a director of Intelligence Production Center,
like I told you,
who receives hundreds of petitions every day. I will not memorize one.
It also alleged, according to Captain Dulaga's statement, it also alleged that Marcel Shuma Nzeribe had an assembly of military equipment.
Assembly, not assembly.
Good, thank you. An assembly of military equipment used to produce explosives in his uncompleted building at Ihiala.
So what?
Receive this petition. When did you receive the petition?
In my house.
When? In your house. When? I mean, what time? What year? And the date? When?
I cannot remember exactly, but I know that it was in my office, and I remember that it was in July.
Not, you said your house. Not house again, it's not an office.
You have been talking about this house. and house. This is what Konedene did and failed in 1997. Thank you very much,
Please
Council.
also tell this honorable commission the date you received this petition.
I cannot remember exactly, but it came before the 14th July. With hundreds of petitions, hundreds of reports, Army, Navy, Air Force, Police, SSS, prisons. You don't understand the kind of job I was doing. From everywhere in this country.
So what date was it handed over to you? If you cannot remember the date on the petition, what date was this petition handed over to you?
It was handed over to me on or about sometime between the 6th and the 10th of July.
Sometimes between the 6th and the 10th of July.
Yes, I can't remember, but I know it was July.
Sometimes you cannot remember, but you know it was July. Sometimes between 10th and 6th and 10th. Thank you, Kone. Kone, please tell this honorable commission all the actions you took from the time you received this non-existent petition to the time your team, led by Captain Dulaga, left for Ihiala.
You just ruined your client. Me Lord, I hope you give me the opportunity to talk because you asked for it. So you listen carefully.
Remember also that he painted a picture of urgency.
Me Lord, this
last week he painted a picture of urgency.
You've asked a question. Let me answer the question.
There is no doubt that he investigated.
Yes.
No doubt Nzeriba was arrested. Then the other man set him free when he became DMI. These are already in evidence. I don't know the purpose of this questioning.
My Lord, the
to show that he was arrested.
My Lord, the purpose of this questioning is to show that he did not get any official authority from the He did not get any official authority from the Directorate of Military Intelligence under the hands of acting leadership of acting DMI Stephen Ideri.
Put that straight to him, and we will go on.
My Lord, last week he alleged that.
No, put it to him that he didn't get authority to go on the investigation.
Can I answer your question now?
Yes.
Good. This petition came, and I went to my boss. Sir, we have this petition. What do you want me to do? There are two ways this can be handled. I can mean it to you as I haven't received.
What do you mean by that?
Sir?
No,
sir. She said I should go to the beginning and explain the procedure. She asked the question, sir. That what steps did I take? And those are the steps I want to explain to her. She asked the question, so.
She was insinuating that there was nobody who authorized you.
Good, so let me answer the question.
Said, no, you were authorized by whom?
By Konegidere. But if I explain
that's
now.
All right then. It depends on whom we believe.
Yes, so then good. So I went to my boss.
All right. He said he authorized you.
Okay, fine.
He said he didn't authorize you. Well, okay. We will resolve that somehow.
Yes.
You said,
but he got a phone call from the people that went.
You said
they spoke to him.
He didn't authorize you.
Yes, he did.
Was there any written?
No, he didn't write one letter.
When he authorized you to go to Sierra Leone in 1996, you have said there was a written authority.
That was an international operation.
There was no written authority.
Yes. You have in the army, you have standing orders, you have particular orders. You see, it's a pity that you don't understand the military system. You see, because a military lawyer now.
Colonel, I put it to you that Colonel Ideri did not authorize you to carry out that.
That is why we're in this problem. He's a coward. He gave instructions, he took cover. I gave instructions, and I said, I'm ready to take it. We don't want men like this in this country. He's a dangerous man. People who will give instructions and then take cover. This kind of guy can ruin the army. I hope those soldiers will take instructions from their bosses, not minding what Ideri did. There are more officers like me than Ideri.
Colonel.
Yes, my lord.
I'll be right to say that according to you and according to Captain Dulaga's evidence, you went to Iyala to raid an uncompleted, unoccupied building.
That is very true.
Thank you.
Very true.
Where arms, ammunition, bombs, and all those other equipment, according to your alleged petitions, were kept. Did you go with any sniffer dogs, or detective?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude to the council. There was no sniffer dog. We don't use sniffer dogs in military intelligence. We don't use sniffer dogs. So, council, I'll pray for you. Go ahead.
Okay.
You need prayers to ask the correct questions.
I want to ask you this question, just be direct. When Captain Dulaga and his team returned on the 18th of July, 1997, what are the things he brought back from that operation?
Thank you. They brought some cables, batteries, contractions, things that, they were not bombs. I've explained that. You just want cables, use batteries, and things, some yellowish substances, very funny substances. I've already explained that to the council. To the commission.
Progress, please.
Where were these items recovered in Shuma, in Zeribe's house?
Where
was it recovered? Was it done?
Remember, we are discussing human rights abuse on Shuma, Zeribe, not on this witness.
Well, my lord, I have to ask him all these questions because I'm trying to establish a point, my lord.
Establish what?
We
have the evidence of the colonel. We have his evidence. We choose and pick. when we ask for 10 hours, that wouldn't do our job. We will know whom to believe by considering the whole evidence.